I see, Jim, I see you still got bees, have you? Do you still have your bees?
Oh, yes, I have. I have. If you call again, I'll give you a couple of jars of honey. I have it in a bucket there. That's this year's crop. Compare to my best days, a ton and a half. I know I have reduced them an awful lot, and I wasn't able to give them the care that they should have got. But that's what I got. 15 hives or maybe more. No, very bad, very bad. Have to feed them for the winter. So that's the bee end of it this year. Very interesting. I'm about 83 years involved in bees.
83.
83. That's my experience of bees. 83. Could be 84, but 83 anyway.
So you got them when you were 10?
I got them from around 10 or 12 years of age, somewhere along there. From an old cobbler, a man that used to mend the boots. You know, he was putting his toe caps in the boots, studs. You know, there were studs that time as you lined the sole of the boot with. And he lived over the road, a couple of miles over the road, in a cottage. And my mother sent me over this day with a pair of boots to get him something done with him. And when I went over, he was at the back of the beehives in the plot. So I walked down to him where he was. And he says to me, "Would you like a swarm of bees?" I'd say, "What would I do with a swarm of bees? I know I have nothing to put them in or nothing to do anything with. I'll fix you up," he says. "I'll bring you over a swarm of bees in a what they call a butter box." There was lovely butter boxes them days. It was shaped, a wooden butter box, about that depth, and it wasn't square. So he brought me on the butter box with the bees that autumn. The next autumn, I had no hive at this stage to put them in. When they swarm, you put them into a hive, the swarm. So the swarm sometime in the year. But it was the second year I had made a hive out of furniture. Breen's of the rock factory in Escarty made the hive for me. And the first year that I used that hive with bees, you know the little sections, the squares, what they call crates, and there'd be 21 of those in the 7 rows of 3 in the crate. And that year in particular, I got 6 crates of honey off of that hive. They never swarmed, which is most important in beekeeping. Keep them from swarming if you want honey. Otherwise, all the good workers go out in the swarm, and you have nothing left to provide for themselves. Well, I got 6 crates of honey that year off of that one hive. Never swarmed. My best year was a ton and a half off of 14 hives. That's what I had out there in our orchard that time. I couldn't keep it, what they call extraction. You know, you suck the honey out of the comb. Every third, fourth day, I extracted. Go on the road, you smell the clover, the briar, beautiful. Now you don't. Nitrogen, Roundup, all the fucking stuff. Destroyed all that. But still there's honey to be got out there. if you can handle it, but you have to know your job. It's not like what it used to be. And there's so much disease now as well, wiping them out. Yeah. Oh, I got a lot of stings in my time. I didn't mind the stings. Didn't do me any harm. So, anyway, I'm still going.
83 years, Jim. You've been at this 83 years.
83 years. That's my lifetime in bees. You won't beat that. I don't think you'd beat that. A record.